All right, so today we're going to replace the alternator on the Coyote swap. And reason being is we're getting some check engine light codes that we need to get all sorted out because it's beginning to affect drivability with the car. It's kind of making me nervous because some of the symptoms of the check engine light codes is possible just shutdown of the engine for it going into a safe mode. Now, I did already trace down all the lines. Battery's good. The alternator is actually still charging and doing fine. But the issue that is happening is with the charging system, and well, let me just show you. So in here, in our engine bay, of course, there's our alternator. We are rocking the Power by the Hour front runner kit. That's why we're kind of on this side of the engine. But kind of following one of Ford's procedures for diagnosing the two check engine lights that I have, we found damage to the line. So obviously, that's not supposed to go like that. And I'm pretty sure, any moment now, like that connector is probably going to break off. So for a job like this, definitely we need to disconnect the electrical, for a job like this, we need to disconnect our battery. There's all the jigs promotional stuff that we got for TX2K. Let's get the battery box lid off. All right, pop that bad boy. All right, now that's loose. We just take that off. We're gonna set that off to the side. All right, let's go gently close that down, and let's go pull this dang alternator off. So that's unplugged. We're gonna unbolt that. I have to bolt it on, and then we're gonna take off the belt, pull the alternator back off of the front of the car. All right, so it looks like it's gonna be a 13 that pretty much gets our alternator off as far as removing the brackets and this wire. 13 millimeter. Enough. Let's see what we got. Sweet, we got it. All right, perfect. Oh, we're able to pull it off. Nice. All right. So now, this with the as being the old alternator. Oh yeah, you can see where it's having some trouble there. Anyways, we need this pulley to go onto. We need this pulley to go onto the new one. So right off the bat, we just need to put this pulley on our new alternator and move the bracket over here as well. Anyways, there we go. Now you can kind of see. But yeah, you can see how that is broken. And that's what's giving us trouble. So counterclockwise. Hey. Perfect. And that's how you get it off. Screwdriver, prevent the alternator from turning. Use a 17 millimeter Allen head. Just test. Oh, that got down. There we go. Perfect. Set the guy right over here. Then we get the guy back in the vise. Alright, so we'll throw it on our pulley, then lock washer, then our nut, a little extra torque down. Perfect. All right, time to get this thing back on the car. So, okay, so I didn't record slipping on the belt and getting it back on the bracket, but for the most part, it's pretty straightforward, and you just reverse how you took it off. No special procedure there. I already got through one of the nuts on. We're going to tighten it down so we can make sure we don't have it walking off on us. Power plug right here, or I guess power from the generator. All right, so now just need to reconnect the battery in the back of the car. We'll be a-okay. All right, so now all that's left is to, let's get this battery terminal reconnected. So power, we checked everything's tightened down, plugged in. We didn't unplug anything, so. Got our keys. Hey, look at that. Got our little engage there. Okay. So the alternator is definitely charging. And then let me flip the camera. So last time what was happening was we would rev up to 2,000 RPM and it'll die. So obviously that's not happening anymore. Let's see if we can check our engage and see if everything else is all hunky-dory. Diagnostics, read codes. So we're all good to go. So yeah, so basically let me go turn off my truck alarm. So just a recap of what was broken and how we determined what the fix was required to, or what was required to fix the car and things like that. So basically what happened was this old alternator was giving an inconsistent signal, I'm assuming, to the Ford control pack PCM. And when it was doing that, it said, hey, there's a charging error, or there's something wrong with the charging system, because it was telling it had check engine light P0625 and P062 or P625B, which both of those in tandem, when you go to look them up, and then you go look at the Ford all data, I believe it's called, and then you kind of go down through the diagnostics of how to diagnose that, where the problem is in the charging system. We found that there was a broken connector on the back of the alternator, and that was the damage in line. Battery's good, alternator was good, but I guess the connection between alternator to PCM, that's where I had my problem. And so just looking at this up close, yeah, you can see even the internals. Probably it had a bad connection. Maybe it's just worn away and just not doing anything. But yeah, that was our problem right there. That little break. But now the check engine light code cleared up immediately. I did not even go to clear it. Of course, the battery was disconnected, but for the most part, the symptoms of what was going on with the alternator didn't arise during our testing, because I know at like 2,000 RPM, the tachometer would just give out or kill off. So that was a fun adventure. Total cost of this fix was basically one Ford Performance Alternator, which was $300 plus shipping. So and definitely Jegs was where I sourced my alternator. They had them in stock. It shipped immediately, and I actually received it within, I think, 3 business days. So good on Jegs. So anyways, time to clean up all these tools, organize the garage, and I'm just super happy that the car's fixed.